Alright, it's a continuation. So say if you go to Walmart and you hear the word gang stalker being said around you in the electronics department. You then leave the electronics department and then you go into any aisle, like to get coffee, potato chips, whatever. And you hear the word gang stalker being said around you again in that aisle. Then you go two aisles over, you hear it again. Then you go 3 aisles over, you hear it again. Then you go into the garden center, you hear it there. Then you go into the bathroom, you hear it there. Then you go into the checkout lane, you hear it there. Then you go outside to take your whatever you buy at Walmart's to your car, and you hear it said multiple times on your way to the car. You think to yourself, how am I hearing the same word being said by multiple different people, okay? People that you do not know, and they're saying it around you. This is what is known as direct conversation tactics, where they deliberately get around you as a result of knowing who you are because you've been pointed out by a manager of these organized gang stalking crews to have these people put around you in your path, no matter where you're at, to repeat certain words, phrases, or personal information about you around you. And this is what is called as organized gang stalking sensitization tactics, using direct conversation methods to deliver the statements or phrases or commentaries. And this is literally what I experienced in the biomedical library and at Club Med. I just got done hearing it on a feverish scale by people coming in to buy lunch, while they were also engaging in the physical gestures, and by the employees in there. And check this out. I wear an audio tape recorder attached to my clothing, and I have, just in going in there and eating lunch today, I caught 4 separate audio files of them saying gang stalker and gang stalking around me, and oh my God, which is another phrase that they believe they've got me sensitized to. Now this is how they make you feel stalked, okay, because they got to know who you are to do it, and and as a result of them sensitizing you to specific words, phrases, or regurgitating personal information about you around you, this is how they make you feel stalked. And as a result of the extreme repetition of these things being repeated around you constantly, that's what makes you feel harassed. Now, this is conspiracy to harass, and it's also conspiracy to stalk. Even though they're using multiple people, it's still conspiracy, because a manager is directing these people to do these things. So these people are acting like what they're doing is not against the law. Bullshit, it is against the law. It's conspiracy to stalk and conspiracy to harass, okay? Now, think about this. If I went to 9 different locations and heard gang stalking being said around me at all different 9 locations, especially after I predicted before I even arrived to those locations, I'll predict it on video or audio file when I'm in a separate location. And then when I get to the location I state that I'm going to in a video file and it's being said around me once I get to that location, then that proves you're being stalked to that location. Because what they do is monitor you where you're at through either GPS tracking on your cell phone, okay? Or as a result of some physical organized stalkers who are just basically deliberately blending in with the environment you're in to make sure they see where you're going. They get on their cell phone, they communicate where you're getting off at the bus at, where you're getting off at the trolley at, where you're going from building to building on campus, and then they use their power positions connected to these individuals on this university to tell the people in the building that a target's going into what to do and how to do it and what to say and when to say it and how to say it and how to act as a result of them saying it once they got your visual attention as a result of you hearing what they're saying. They taunt you, they laugh, they smirk, yeah. And this is what is called conspiracy to harass, conspiracy to stalk, and both are felonies. Go to YouTube and type in gang stalking bullying on steroids. The Santa Cruz police covered it. He said it's a total 100% felony. Now this university campus will do everything and anything that they can to protect their involvement in these crimes. Because these crimes are also connected to human experimentation. That's where the remote neural monitoring comes into play at, in part. You can YouTube that and cross-reference it to gang stalking. Yeah. Now, do you really think that this university wants their image tarnished? Hell no. And I'm going to tell you something right now. The campus safety on this campus, they're going to do what they're told by their board of regents. Yeah. By the people that run these universities, they're going to do what they're told. Just like the professors are going to do what they're told. Just like the students and the employees are going to do what they're told. Remember the Penn State thing that happened? A janitor saw a little boy being raped and he was so afraid of losing his job over it, he didn't say nothing. I would have never wanted to be in that position myself. Honestly, I really wouldn't want to have. But I'm going to tell you something right now. Go to YouTube and type in U of M torture gang stalking. You're going to see a video picture of me catching a gang stalker harassing me after I was blogging about it for years. And then in another video that's usually right below it, you're going to see me going to the campus safety to complain about it. And the only thing they cared about was me taking video pictures. Yeah, because I caught one harassing me on video. And they already knew I was blogging about it for years. And putting information, contacting multiple news stations and everything. So, see, they don't want the people they get to harass a target like me on video, because then that's proof. That person might be able to be identified by a third party if this ever gets out. So what they want to do is make sure that the target's either banned from campus or told they're going to be banned if they're caught taking video pictures. And if you look at the second U of M video, you'll see how campus safety's posture was in reference to me taking videos in the library, because they knew I was already blogging about it in reference to the harassment that was going on there. Then I caught one openly harassing me. That brought alive all the blogs and all the emails and all the contacts to the newspapers about how it was actually happening to me. I caught it on video happening to me. They didn't want that because it tarnishes the image on the university, and as a result they can be sued for premise liability, harassment, stalking, and then once the word gets out about it, the image of the university is tarnished, enrollment goes down. Google Laura Dickerson, how they covered up her murder and rape. Then look at the Penn State thing. Do the math. I'm going to tell you something right now. In order for those Club Med employees to say gang stalking around me over 10 times while I was in there eating my lunch. When I go into the biomedical library, it's said around me by library staff and people coming in acting as students or community people that are just coming in to use the computers. And the physical gestures, okay? These people are directly connected to human trafficking rings, murder, rape. Oh, you would not believe the things that these people are connected to. The managers who are directing these people to do what they're doing. So do you really think that this campus safety or this university or the Board of Regents wants this out? I've been literally subject to 2 sensitization tactics in the dean's office that's 5 feet away from the biomedical library. Okay, literally gaslighted by employees in the dean's office. Do you really think that these people want this to get out as far as the truth of the matter? No. What they're going to do is call me crazy, try and petition me into county mental health as a result of a staged incident along my routes when I'm off university campus, or come to my hiking area and try and claim that I can't take care of myself because I'm hiking and won't get an apartment. Go to Google and type in organized stalking or gang stalking and run apartments next to targets. Then landlords and property owners, or mail theft and mail delayment of rent. Thoroughly investigate everything I'm describing to you in reference to organized stalking or gang stalking, and also including remote neural monitoring. Then Google organized stalking or gang stalking in universities. Do the math. Look at the amount of Google generated responses you'll get. I expose these crimes because I'm here today to tell you right now.